Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I do have another Ask Elmo video for you. I'm going to do this one tonight, upload it tomorrow, which is Tuesday. And then I do have a treat for you on Wednesday that I'm going to be uploading. It's a smaller project that I'm doing on the side of the bigger project that I'm doing that I'm still working on about the public forums. I'm not going to say much about what's going to come out on Wednesday. All I can tell you is it has to do with Chili and his trifold. So I hope it's something you guys will enjoy. Anyways, before we start the new video, I did want to go back to the last video I made on Ask Elmo when he was at the Guam airport. A couple hours after uploading the video, I got a comment in the comment section, which was absolutely amazing. So he says he cut the video short. In the end, he looks foolish. We all know that. That's typical of Ask Elmo. So basically what I said, he always looks foolish. Then he commented and said, he was coming back from Saipan. He was commenting on the U.S. gives federal funding to customs. He also asked the Third Amendment, which has nothing to do with law enforcement, in parentheses, soldiers' quarters. He also asked how many amendments are there. I told him the police only need to know the first, second, fourth, and fifth. He kept his mouth shut and did the walk of shame. We don't get to see a lot of things that are left out. And so immediately when I read this, I thought, oh my God, is he one of the customs officers? Was he a passenger? So of course I asked him. And his reply was, he's an airport employee, which is awesome that he happened to be there when all of this was going on. And he was able to fill in some of the gaps for us that we were not able to see. So thank you, RTRK Garcia, so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for commenting. It was like Christmas came early for me because we don't get a lot. Sometimes we don't get the full video. With Ask Elmo, we never get the full video. There's always a cut, and he always cuts it at the end, so we don't know what happened at the end of the video. And a lot of times we don't even know what the heck's going on or being said because he'll cut certain parts that he doesn't want people to see or hear. So everybody, and I know I can speak for everybody on this. Thank you so much for your comment and for filling us in. I greatly appreciate it. I wish I had asked for your permission first to put this in this video, your comments. I know that people can go into the comment section and just see it, but I wasn't sure if you would be okay with me putting it in the video. If you don't want it to be there, let me know. My email's in my about section. I'm more than happy to come back, re-edit, and cut it out. Anyway, so I've rambled enough. I know everybody's ready for me to shut up so we can get on with the video. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut up, and I hope you enjoy the video.
What's going on, folks? Auditing America, along with worldwide famous Chase Allen from the Allen Report, the documentarian. We're over here in Boston, Massachusetts. We're at the Boston Police Department. We're going to go do some videos, see if they respect our rights. What do you think, Chase?
Honestly, I mean, it's raining today here in Boston, Mass, but so far they've been pretty cordial with us all, so.
They've been pretty good.
The DRS, memory of Boston's finest area A officer, so these are the best that they have, and it goes all the way back to, like...
Are they out protecting the streets right now?
No, they're probably dead, because this guy was around in 1848, and I think the earliest one is the 1848 one, but the earliest one...
Hold on, watch your back.
So when they're standing there looking at these pictures of Boston's finest, and clearly the pictures have the dates, like the year that these police officers were working or in service. And Ask Elmo actually asks, are they still out on the streets patrolling? Really hoping it was sarcasm or at least a joke, even though neither one of them laughed. And we all know that Ask Elmo, when he thinks he's being funny or thinks he's saying a joke, he does that stupid laugh of his. So I'm not sure if he actually meant it or it was a joke. If he meant it, then that really does say more than what we originally thought about his stupidity level.
1966.
You all set? Can I help you guys with anything?
Do you have any information on the Third Amendment?
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Hey. Hey. We gotta make sure we get those names and badge numbers. Oh, yes. Look, they have a phone in the police department. Oh, wow. They must book you right here. Hello?
It's your free call. That's when you get out. If you're
no recording in here.
Hi, how are you today, ma'am?
Good, how are you? There's no recording in here.
Is that a law?
It is. And there's something up here that says it, so please stop recording. It's all I'm gonna ask.
But no one's.
If not, I'm gonna ask you to leave.
But we've talked to other officers. They haven't said anything about that.
No one is aware that you're recording. I've seen you from the way that I came in, so please stop recording.
All right, I will. Can you provide me with the?
Please stop recording.
Ma'am, I'm trying to be cordial as possible. I just wanna know what law says that.
I'm not gonna continue a conversation if you're gonna continue to record.
Ma'am, you're preventing me.
Please explain to him that there's no recording in the library.
Can I speak, Sergeant? Yeah, I think she's wrong. Yeah, I mean, she's dead wrong.
See, what did I say? There's that stupid laugh already. And Asselmo, actually, she's not wrong. You are wrong. And your high little friend there is also wrong. There are several known forums and other areas with public property are known as non-public forums that are government, state, and city run, but are called non-public forums. These places are such as military bases, police and fire stations, public schools, courthouse lobbies and hallways, and the interior of government office buildings. In those, governments may impose significantly more restrictive regulations, meaning they can put up a sign, a regulation, that states photography or recording is prohibited. Because you're in a non-public forum, you have to follow that. And not to mention, she did tell you to stop recording more than once. Even if you were in a public forum, which is someplace that you can go and film and use your First Amendment rights. Even if they tell you to stop recording there and you don't, they can ask you to leave. And if you don't, you're trespassing. And when they tell you a second time to leave and you don't, you are then criminally trespassing and can be arrested. Police stations, which is where you're at right then in this video, is a non-public forum. You do have to follow those restrictive regulations that they put in place. Also, we have non-public forums and limited public forums. Courts have upheld restrictions on First Amendment activities as reasonable where the restriction was intended to prevent disruption of a government property's intended function, keep walkways free of obstruction, protect the safety of those who work in the government building, protect the safety and convenience of those using a public forum, which we will get to later in this video, avoid disruption and maintain the peace of a government workplace, prevent excessive activity that would hinder a government agency's effectiveness in serving and caring for a vulnerable population, avoid the appearance of political favorism on behalf of the government, or maintain established legal procedures in the calmness. You get it. You can't be in there doing this. One thing, especially in a police department, even in the lobby, the one thing that they focus on is protecting the safety and convenience of those using the public forum. You've got people that come in there that are victims of crimes, that are victims of domestic violence, people that are victims of anything. In really putting their image on the internet pinpoints where they're at and could actually be a danger to their life.
Yeah, I think she's wrong. Yeah, I mean, she's dead wrong. We're in the lobby. I'm trying to be as nice as possible. I'm like, okay, but am I still okay to record?
I already told you no.
Why not? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You guys supposed to inform us on the law, right? You can't just bully me around.
Have fun uploading it to your YouTube. Have a good day.
Ma'am, you know what? You're rude. Maybe you should work somewhere else. First Amendment.
No one cares. She's supposed to uphold it. Imagine.
Did she just say no one cares?
Yeah, she takes an oath to the Constitution. She said no one cares, and we got it on film. That's not good.
No one cares, huh? Well, we do care, ma'am.
Excuse me, you're interrupting my parents.
No, you're being disrespectful to us. Your conversation is disrespecting the First Amendment and disrespecting us.
If you're on the clock, actually,
What's your name and badge number? Sir? Can I, Sergeant, please?
Yeah.
You see? These guys are just
out of control.
You guys just take this as a joke. It's okay. Yeah, it's just a joke.
She doesn't even know what...
She doesn't even know how to do her hair.
It's alright, though.
Huh? All right, let's look at it.
Worry about your hair, ma'am. Worry about your hair.
Super cute.
So that's the Boston Police Department for you. Comes in on your dime on her phone, talking about, even though she took an oath to the Constitution, saying she didn't care about the First Amendment, and she works for you, and she doesn't care about your rights. So these are just some of the people that work here in the Boston Police Department here at A1. We were hoping for we've had a couple of good encounters today. We were hoping this was going to be really good. However, as you can see,
she said it's a law, but then
it's a law, but she told you it's a law, but then walked off and then never fucking...
Why would she do that, right?
It just baffles me that you would work for the government and supposed to be upholding our rights, and then just say out loud on camera that don't even care.
Openly.
I don't even care.
Openly. Hey, by the way, upload this. We don't care. American police at its best.
Oh my word, dude. That's just wild.
First Amendment, we don't care about that.
We only swore.
Internal Affairs Division, Boston Police Department, at 617-343-4320. Only make calls nicely and politely. If you're going to make a complaint politely, the correct way. Because if you call and you're rude, then you're just doing the same thing that she did.
Yeah, if you're being rude, no one's gonna take you.
Although the First Amendment protects you when you're being rude.
Sure.
We're only all about love and peace, you know?
Yeah.
But we are exposing corruption.
Do you think we'll get any information on the Third Amendment like you're...
Wow. Enrique is really going to judge somebody else's appearance. He's going to judge the way she does her hair. Coming from someone who has barely any hair left on his head, that's quite rich of you. Obviously, you've never looked in a mirror, because if you had, you'd know you're the last person that can judge anyone else's appearance. Also, just so you know, again, you're not going to get any information about the Third Amendment from police. You might as well stop asking them. It does not pertain to them at all. Federal court says that the Third Amendment doesn't apply to police because they are not soldiers. I know that you've read the Third Amendment. I know that you have memorized it, but you surely 100% do not comprehend it. And that's sad.
But we're gonna see. How's it going? Do you know what the Third Amendment is, sir?
Sure.
Can you tell us?
Thank you for getting the door, guys.
Can you tell us? I'll get this for you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Do you know which one it is, sir?
Have a good day, buddy.
You too. Yeah, these guys really show no regards. Or none.
So they took it off to the Constitution, but just stomp right over it.
It's just like, yeah. The Constitution, who cares about that thing, right?
I only sworn an oath to it, but we don't care about it here.
Yap. We don't really.
Yeah,
Sir, could you tell me what was that lady's name
and badge number?
and badge number so I could properly complain, and I'll be on my way. No? Well, enjoy that walk of shame, sir. The one you're gonna do right now for not helping us.
I offered to help you. You say you didn't need help.
I am asking for help. You don't determine,
I asked you if you needed help.
and I'm asking you for help. Also, I can't just come back and ask for help again. I only get one chance. You are rude. Where are you from? Shout out to the Guam police for not finding my bag.
There we go. Asselmo, he wants to complain. He wants to complain. He wants her name. He wants her badge number so he can complain because he is getting exactly what he's supposed to get. They don't have to answer him. Like I've said before, they are not a public library. They are not Google search. They're not there for your amusement. They are there working. They are doing a job. I get it. As Elmo, you don't understand what having a job means. But try just a little bit because their job is not to entertain you, educate you, or babysit you. You want to know what the Third Amendment means? Look it up. They are not there to educate you on the Third Amendment. They're there to do their job. But you go ahead and keep doing what you do. Because the only thing you're good at is projecting, lying, and being a public nuisance.
Yeah, there's a guy named John Babauta in Guam who stole my luggage. Watch out for that guy. John Babauta. What's up, bro? I seen you already. You're friendly. Nothing much. Hey, is it true that we're not allowed to film in the lobby?
I don't know, man.
Is it true we're not allowed to film in the lobby?
I don't know.
Everybody was cool except one lady, and everybody else ignored her. So I don't know if, it is a law.
How you doing? You all set, ma'am?
I am,
All right,
yes.
you'll have to stay outside, okay? We have a victim of crime here. I can talk to you outside if you want.
Is it illegal to film in here?
You can't film in here. There's signs everywhere, okay? So this
Is it a law?
reporting a crime. So why don't you wait outside?
I won't publish that. I'm just
I
saying.
appreciate that, okay? Just try to respect everybody. Of course.
Yeah, I'm respectful. I'm just not gonna waive my rights.
Got it. We're not going to say anything until we have more privacy, right?
Thank you so much.
We're gonna say anything until we have more privacy.
Yeah, they're going to miss that.
I already told the sergeant I'm not gonna get any of that, sir. So you can continue.
I would actually appreciate it if you didn't continue. That would be great.
I'm not going to. I'm not gonna publish anything private.
But you're recording something and someone doesn't want to be recorded, you can record me all you want. You know that. But if someone feels that they don't want to be recorded and they respectfully ask you and you don't want to comply,
What law is that?
it's not a law.
Okay, so you're a cop. Leave me alone. You're a cop. You're a cop, bro. Just take care of her, man. Don't focus on me. Focus on her.
I'm not. I'm focusing on who I have to focus on.
I'm not doing anything wrong, bro.
At all, and no one said you did.
Okay, so leave me alone.
We're not going to go forward until we know we have the privacy that we want.
Sir, why don't you create privacy and take her back there? She's a victim.
I'm gonna do my
You
job the way I know how to do it.
in a public place,
Yep.
sir. If she's a victim, you have room for her.
Thank you. Thanks for telling me how to do my job. I appreciate it.
You're telling me how to do my job. I'm not breaking the law.
I don't know you're working. I have no idea what your job is.
Well, sir, I don't have to discuss my day with you.
Okay, thanks. And I don't want to know what you think.
Well, why are you asking then?
I'm not.
You're engaging me. You're engaging me. I'm quietly over here.
And you're recording us. Thank you so
Sir, you're recording me too. There's cameras here everywhere.
much.
It's all about being respectful.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm not disrespecting you. I'm not interfering with you. Don't interfere with me.
Okay, so now he claims that his luggage was stolen at the Guam airport or Saipan or wherever it was. My guess is that actually means it was confiscated, probably because he had all kinds of drugs and weapons or whatever else. I'm pretty sure it was confiscated, not stolen, but, hey, you can't believe everything that Asselmo says. Anyways, yes, you cannot film in the lobby. I've already gone over that. It's a non-public forum. If they tell you not to record, you can't record. There's a victim in the lobby. She's standing right there. He literally states, "Oh, I'm not going to film the victim. I'm not going to film any of the private blah blah blah," and then immediately pans straight to the victim. Like, I thought he said he was respectful, that he's all about love and respect and all. He's so full of shit that, it drives me nuts how much he lies. It's disgusting. He is not respectful at all. He expects everybody to respect him and bow down to him, but he's not willing to give it back to anybody else. She nicely asked him not to record her, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. Um, in reality, the police officer is creating privacy by telling him to leave. If that's where they take any kind of information or police reports is right there at that window, then telling Enrique to leave, that is creating privacy for this victim. But, he doesn't see it that way because only his rights matter, not anyone else's, not the victim that's standing there. No one else's rights matter ever. The only person that matters and their rights is his, because he doesn't do this for education. He doesn't do this for activism. He only does this for money, views, and attention. And that is the only reason. And you're definitely not quiet. You're disruptive, and you're actually hindering the officer from doing his job at this point.
There you go. That's what you need to do. Have a good day. There you go, guys. You're standing up for yourself. You see, these guys are making up signs, making up laws. You will be arrested. You will be arrested for trespassing, for exercising your rights. You see how they turn lawfully and legally protected activity, such as photography, in a public place, they turn it into a crime just because they don't want to be on video. So, guys, stay tuned to the Allen Report.
We're out here in Boston, Massachusetts. A1 failed. Moving on to the next one. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Can I have your name and badge number, please?
5453.
Thanks. A1 audit at the A1.
We're doing a 1A audit at District A1.
Nice.
That 3 times.
It's still A1. Amendment 1. Oh yeah.
So it looks. I mean, I'd say they failed from how they. There's some guys down there you could probably talk.
Oh yes, they failed. But you know what? There's always good people and bad people. So we're gonna see what these guys think about the Constitution. What's up, guys? I know one of you has to know the Third Amendment. What's the Third Amendment?
What is it?
Third Amendment?
You can look that up online on that nice form you got there.
Well, come on, you're the cops. You're the one that should be informing us about
I'm
that.
busy right now, pal. That's the school's job. Where'd you go to school?
No, sir, you're the one that's supposed to enforce the law and take an oath to the Constitution. So you're the expert at this. This is where we come to ask these questions. No, you go back to school. You don't know it. Do the walk of shame. Rude.
Dude,
Rude.
Terrible.
Oh, rude. Rude tyrant cops. Oh man, all it takes is a citizen with a camera to catch this. Guys, no wonder cops don't want us filming. They got their own news channel. Are you kidding me? Hey, no filming here. No filming here. That's crazy.
I ended up fast forwarding through a lot of it because most of it towards the end was just him standing there recording the victim, not saying a thing, not doing anything, just recording the victim. And then he recorded 1 or 2 signs, and that was about it. He stood around for almost 5 minutes just recording the victim, which just proves he doesn't give a crap about anybody's rights but his own. Enrique Torres is a piece of shit, and he's proven that over and over again. Every time he opens his mouth, it's a lie. Every time he uploads a video, it's more lies. It's just him acting out, harassing society. I love it when he tells police officers that they're doing the walk of shame as they're walking into their place of business. No, technically what they're doing, Asselmo, is they're going to work. The only one who took the walk of shame, again, as usual, is you. You ended up leaving the police department without anything. And you're lucky that that female cop even gave you her name and her badge number, because by policy, they only have to identify if they approach you. They don't have to identify if you come running up to them like children yelling, "What's your name and badge number?" Like, they don't have to give you anything. She actually gave it to you. Yet, you still want to treat the police like they're nothing. It's all jealousy. It's jealousy. It's jealousy that they caught him in his crimes and that they are better than he is. I'm not saying all police officers are good. I'm not saying all police officers are in the position to do good. You know, you've got bad officers as well as you have good officers, just like you have doctors who become a doctor because they love helping people and saving lives. And then you have people that go in to be a doctor because they love the money and the power. You know, you're never going to have good people all around. And, well, Asselmo proves that right away. It's just sad. It's really sad that somebody at his age walks around so uneducated, unintelligent, thinks he's funny. I mean, he's just walking nothing. He's useless. And when he asked those 2 male cops that came walking up, I mean, if he could have ran any faster into the arms of these 2 police officers, he would have. Just to ask them about the Third Amendment, and when they said look it up, that was great. Because they're not there to educate you at all. That's what school is for. That's what a library is for. And heck, we even have the internet now, so that's what Google is for. Anyways, guys, it's just Asselmo being Asselmo, useless member of society. And he's still auditioning for a boyfriend because we haven't seen him back with his ex-boyfriend, Willie Whisk Boy. Hopefully, maybe one day they'll get back together. I don't know. At least Willie Whisk Boy isn't as annoying as Asselmo is. I still can't tolerate Willie Whisk Boy very much, but he's not as bad as Enrique. So, yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Be safe. Love ya. Bye.